I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give.
Goedemorgen, gewoon whatever. Here welcome back to the channel, whatever. And today we're doing a little get ready with me. I just took out my hair from some twists, so that's what's going on here. But we're gonna start off with the makeup, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into the video. Okay, so let's get into the video. Today we'll be talking about the fashion industry once again, and we're going to talk about different job opportunities, right? So let's say that you went to school already, or you're trying to pick a career and you want to get into fashion but you don't want to be a model or designer. There's so much more that you can do, right? You can be in marketing. Obviously brands need marketing, so let's start with marketing, right? So there are marketing agencies that partner with different fashion brands, or you yourself, you can apply to be like PR or marketing or whatever, depending on the brand. So some brands will hire an agency, and some brands will, hire somebody as more of like a freelance situation. Like they might hire you for a certain period of time, or they might hire you permanently as a part of their company because they want somebody who is like part of their company to do the work. If that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, so there's opportunities in marketing and business. Obviously they need accountants, they need people to manage the money, right, to budget, etc. Because remember that the fashion industry is just like any other industry. So basically any job you could think of for another industry is probably in the fashion industry. You can be an engineer in fashion, from engineering runways to warehouses to coming up with designs for events and stuff. A lot of brands do like pop-up shops, but like really elaborate ones. Like Dior did one. If I can find the picture, it was so cute. Was it Dior? I can't remember, but one of the brands did a pop-up shop, and it was really intricate and beautiful and gorgeous. And they need engineers for that, right? So if you're into engineering, you're like, I want to get into fashion too, there's opportunities for that for sure. The careers that you might not think about. So sometimes you might not be a designer itself, but you might have ideas that you can sell to companies. There's companies, because a lot of companies are looking for fresh ideas, right? They want new ideas to help their brand be on top, basically. And yeah, they can hire you for that. Fashion is that the industry is always going to be around because people are always going to want to wear clothes, and people are always going to want to be stylish. To what extent it'll be around is going to be interesting. I mean, as we see the whole sustainable fashion thing, companies might have to slow down on production after a while. Okay, so here are a few jobs in fashion that you probably never heard of. Okay, so first we have, well, okay, some of them you probably heard of, but first of all is the search trends analyst. Okay, so since a lot of people are shopping online, basically, these people scour the internet and figure out what people are buying and what people want, and you kind of, and they get that information to companies so that they know, okay, I want to stock up on this, I probably don't need to stock up on this, etc. Right? Then you have fashion consultants. You know, all businesses basically need consultants, right? So fashion consultants are no different. They basically advise brands. They help to inspire designers, support them, guide them throughout, like coming up with different pieces, different seasons, different drops. And they also help with like the creative direction. They also help with like the creative direction of the entire brand. Then there's fashion programmers, and they basically work with the brands themselves and like, yeah, they work between the fashion designers and the industry partners, basically to do fashion shows and events and the different things. So they basically like the person who goes in between, in a way. So yes, and they help to like secure venues, stuff like that. So it's just like a bunch of, I don't want to say, yeah, they're basically the person that goes in between. So they help you with venues, help you with events, they help you get booked for events, etc. Right? Then you have the product safety and compliance specialist. That's like a given. They want to make sure that your product is good. A shop isn't going to fall off when a customer puts it on, type thing. And psychologist, right? So they look at like the different colors and how people react to them, and different styles and patterns and how people react to them, how they feel when they see it, which will also affect if they buy the product. Okay. And then you have a trend scout, basically self-explanatory. They go out to different events, they look on social media, they look at basically things that people are interested, trends again, and they're like, okay, this is really interesting, maybe we should consider adding this to our line, something like that. And then you have 3D fashion engineering. Now this is the first time I'm hearing about this. I've never heard about this in my entire life, but let me tell you what it is. Yeah. So basically what these people do is take the designs that you have on paper and they make it 3D. They make the 3D image of it so you can like see it and hold it in your hand. So it goes from your head to paper, and then you can hold it in your hand basically as a model for what you want to design. And you can use it for jewelry, for fashion, which is like the clothing part. The clothing part. You can use it for jewelry, you can use it for clothing, that type of thing, right? Shoes, you know what I mean. So yeah, those are just a few fashion jobs in fashion basically that you might not have heard of before. And if you're interested in fashion, you can look into that. Alright y'all, so I did ice, and I basically just have to blend again. Right. But yeah, some glitter got down here, so I'm studying if I should just wipe it off or leave it. Yeah.
That was too good.
Should